Okay, this is March 31st, 2012. This is going to be very brief. I just want to get this on here. This is the way that I used to shoot when I was shooting good. There was no pivot, but there was, and this should be showing up in the camera. That's kind of why I want to do this. Is basically almost never take my eyes off of the cue ball. That's what my eyes are looking right at right now. Now I'm going to glance at the three to shoot it in, but I'm not going to line up with the edge and pivot and all that. If I'm focusing on the cue ball, just merely standing back here and getting lined up breaks that focus, and focus is really important for this style. As I said, this is the way that I used to shoot. I'm not saying I'm going to go back to it, but this served me well for a long time. Like I said, just not looking at the cue ball. I'm just aware of the three. Now I'm just still looking straight at that cue ball. As I walk around the table, I'm aware of what's going on, and if I need to glance at the six and make sure I get the right angle on it, that's fine. But it's a glance. Is all it is. I'm not taking my eyes off this cue ball unless it's absolutely necessary. And I'm not pivoting. I'm shooting this by feel. I've been playing pool for a long time. I ought to know how to play by feel, at least a little bit. That was weird. I was at a weird angle there, wasn't I? Now I'm not saying I'm going to make this thing and I'm going to run every ball. That's not the point of it. The point of it is the focus that I have on the cue ball and the awareness that I have of the rest of the table. That makes it always hard for me. So I'm just going to shoot just these 9 balls that I'm throwing out here. I've lost track of what's going on. Where I got 4-8. So just make things just a little bit easier on me, because what I'm trying to demonstrate is not precision, shape, and all that. And I forgot about the 1 being there. That was brilliant. It's just awareness of this cue ball and watching it. I wanted to make sure I hadn't forgot about another ball. Whoa, struck the shit out of that one. Oh, come on, Bob. There you go. I looked at that 8 and watched that 8 go in the pocket. I guess because it was a tough shot. I really shouldn't have done that. But oh well. That's going to be too hard, I think. Yes, it's going to be too hard. But not too hard for a bank. And I'm not doing any kind of pivoting or anything. I don't like it when I do stuff like that. But watch the cue ball. Don't shake your head. You got the camera on. Watch the cue ball. Go into the shot. Don't pivot or anything into the shot. Just go into the shot. You know how to do this. I'm going to do this one more time here. 4, 6, 8, 9. Try not to forget a ball this time. It was a long time ago, and I don't remember who it was. Somebody told me, it was at the shanty probably, that when I'm shooting really well, I never take my eye off the cue ball. And that was really the first time that I paid any attention to it. I noticed When they're right, I don't. So I was able at times to force it. If I never take my eye off the cue ball, force that kind of focus. Not necessarily proper alignment and all that stuff, but force that focus that I need, that I needed to be able to shoot my best. I know this camera can't pick up where my eyes are pointing. Missed that ball. Just a little bit of talking, huh? This camera can't pick up where my eyes are pointing, but my eyes are not leaving this cue ball unless it's absolutely necessary. That's fucked up. That time I watched that ball to see if it was going to bank in. Yeah, the banks I'm watching to see if they're going to go in. Probably any shot that's not directly in my field of vision, I'm at least watching it. I'm going to go back to the cue ball as soon as I can. Watching that speed, watching it roll. I'm going to do this again. This is supposed to be a really short thing, but this is kind of what I've been doing all day, is just off and on coming over here and shooting the balls in. Mostly shooting balls in sequence like I'm doing here. You know, a rack or two, whatever, and that's it. Now, just watch this cue ball. Just stand behind the shot, find the shot. Get into the shot. Don't worry about pivoting into the shot when I'm shooting like this. When I have the right focus, the alignment is good already. Missed that one. Unless I banked it. Yeah, I wish I could say I planned that, but I didn't. This allows me to kind of feel like I'm in dead stroke, even if I'm not. Which could be good, could be bad. Most of the shots that I shoot aren't that tough. They don't need all that other stuff. Now, odds are I'm still going to be pivoting, because that's helped me a lot over the last several months. But this is something that I wanted to get on tape because I've been having fun with it. I hit that ball too hard. Oh, and almost in the wrong direction. Yeah, basically wrong direction. Okay, we're gonna quit this one now. That was all I really wanted to say, was never take my eyes off the cue ball unless I absolutely have to. Don't pivot. Assume I'm in dead stroke and kind of be in dead stroke. That's something that could happen.